Alright, time for our fierce dinosaur to rise. So let's begin. Before that, cards from the last few days. Our only two cards, which are Mega Colonies, is the Grade 3 Searcher, which gains 5k if your opponent's rearguards are all rested, and the 30k Crit Sentinel. And then we got another Mega Colony rare, Disturbance Muted, Morceroro. Grade 1 AK power and skill is at rearguard costs. Retire this unit, choose one of your opponent's rearguards with a cradle marker on it and retire it, and then call one card with the same grade as the retired unit to rearguard. The ability of this card can only be used once per turn. So, you get a retire, and then a free superior call of the same grade of that as that unit. But not only that you retired a unit, you retired one with a cradle marker, meaning you also get to search. And this is Counterblast free. Yeah, you should run this. And now to the Tachikaze stream cards, we got a rare Regiment Dragon Regidon. Grade 2, 9k power, and its skill is Auto Vanguard Rearguard. When this card attacks, you may put the top card of your deck face down as an equip gauge to one of your rearguards. Free equip gauge. Why not? Second skill, Auto. When retired from rearguard by card ability, choose up to one equip gauge and call it to rearguard, and then put the top card of your deck face down as equip gauge to that unit. The ability of this card's name can only be used once per turn. So it's also retire fodder. So retire, call equip gauge, and that card gets the equip gauge. Why not? Next, a triple rare Zelius Horn Dragon Delofipiro. Grade 2, 9k power, and its skill is Auto Vanguard Rearguard. When placed from hand, costs Counterblast 1, draw a card, and call a card from your hand to rearguard. And then put the top card of your deck face down as the equip gauge to that unit. I don't like call from hand for pluses, but at least it's a plus, and it also gives out equip gauge along with it. Second skill, Auto Rearguard. When placed from equip gauge, this unit gets plus 10k power to the end turn. Well, that's not hard, and it does help with multi-attack. Too bad the first skill requires you from hand. And then the big bad Emperor himself, the VR Emperor Dragon Gaia Emperor. Grade 3, 12k power, Excel, and its skills Count Vanguard. During your turn, all of your rearguards with equip gauges gain plus 5k, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, 10k instead. Alright, not too bad. Second skill, Auto Vanguard. When this card attacks, costs Counterblast 1, retire rearguard. This unit gets the original power of the retired unit until the end of the battle, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, it also gets its crit as well. So, if you use Force 2, it'll gain extra 2 criticals, because the original crit has become 2. And the power gaining is nice, and of course, it's when it attacks, so you retire the rearguard in battle, which will activate a bunch of effects, which you can probably do a bunch of superior calls for multi-attack. Sometimes I wish they just retire a little more, just for multiple skills. But I say it's pretty good nonetheless. And finally, next Tuesday, we got Dragheart Luard, along with some Drag Wizards. So, that's it with the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you think about Gaia? If I'm gonna be honest, it's not as strong as Anger Blader, but I do see this card as a viable first ride option, and it gives out quite a bit of pressure with multi-attacks as well. But other than that, I'm gonna be excited for Phantom Blaster Overlord.